People who are spiritually observant and attentive know when you have some type of animosity towards them. We notice everything: subliminals, disrespect, changed energy, different tone, body language. It's impossible to hide all that negative energy. We can even sense negative vibes through text or by reading the room without engaging in conversation. The only way anything misses us is if we deliberately ignore it. Shout out to my spiritual path for this message. OMG Collective, if you clicked on here, it's because you are one of those spiritually observant people. Literally, nothing gets past you unless you want it to. And even the stuff that gets past you really doesn't get past you. You're just deliberately deciding to ignore that part of your brain, but you still see it and feel it. So I don't know who people be thinking they're trying to fool, but it's not my collective. They can't fool my collective, right? Nothing literally gets past you. And you've always been a very observant person for most of your life. You know, you've seen things that other people did not see. And you also probably had this spiritual eye that was open very young, you know, very tapped in and connected to source and spirit from an early age. You've always been able to, you had this duality about you, you know, where you were very spiritual. You know, you were tapped in, like you have the most wildest, craziest dreams. And the astral realm was very active in your dream state. Like you're a whole mysterious, I don't know, collective, magnificent spiritual being, okay? And so like you were always tapped in that way. So not only are you very observant, but you're also spiritually and energetically sensitive. So that's like a triple threat collective. Maybe in the past, like, cause now I feel like collective, the way you move in silence. So you observe everything, but you don't speak up on everything. Maybe in the past you used to be overly chatty and talkative, and you know, you would overshare or play all your cards, show all your cards, you know what I'm saying? And what you know. And you realize that burned you up. That was to your detriment, you know, when you spoke up on things that you knew too soon or even at all, because now it puts a target on your back, you know, and you thought, oh, you're exposing or you're showing people how intelligent you are, when really you realize, oh, okay, this is putting a target on my back. Some people don't like that, you know, and so you had to learn how to get really creative and really discreet with your information, collective. And that just also shows you how intelligent you are, you know. And this is what keeps you out of danger, and this is what keeps your enemies at bay, and it keeps them on their P's and Q's, because the way you see things and see people and read people, you can, like this quote says, you can feel when somebody has secret animosity to you. Like, that is dangerous. You know how many people wear masks, collective, and they're successfully able to wear that mask in a lot of people's faces, right? But when it comes to somebody like you see right through that mask. You feel something is off. You realize their energy is not matching their words. The tone ain't matching. Their body language ain't matching what they're saying. You know, like, you read into every little thing, you know, collective. And that's just so, like, you have this special gift, and it's great for you because now you use it for your benefit. You're able to help continue to expose these bad practices and these ways of just people just being rude, you know, and people being disrespectful, and this negative, nasty energy. You're able to see the negative, nasty energy that hides behind personalities, that hides behind people's spirits, that hides behind people's charities and good deeds. You know, somebody might look at a pastor in their community and they're like praising him and oh my gosh, you do so much, blah, 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 blah. But then when it comes to you, you see right through to who they are. And you realize, oh, they're not as great as they appear. You see right through it, and sometimes you pick up on people's, like, things about people just by being in their energy, just by looking at their facial expressions or their body language. Like, like, information will come to you about this person. Like, oh yeah, that person, yeah, they're deceptive. And it just comes to you. So you're very dangerous to a lot of people. And now the way you move, because it's like you have all of this information at your fingertips, and you just use it for yourself. You don't be using it to let everybody else know. You move through life, and this is what keeps you safe. This is what keeps you, like, always ahead of the game, because if somebody's dangerous, see, most, like, criminals, people who are dangerous, people who are trying to manipulate, evil energy, like, it doesn't want to be out in the open, just like, oh, I'm negative, or hey, I'm a manipulator, I'm trying to get you, because obviously then you would go run the other way. So, like, this evil energy, this negative energy gets creative with, creating illusions, hiding behind masks, and this is what lures people in. This is what, like, if people don't have that spiritual sight, or if they're not in tune to who they are, or they're not very discerning, they fall into these traps with these people, right? But it doesn't work like that. Like, you see through it all. Like, it doesn't matter how good of a pretender or actor or whatever you expose. Your energy demands authenticity. So you automatically expose people just by your presence alone, collective. That is a powerful thing. And you've learned how to tap in and lean more into that and embrace it more. See, people tried to downplay you. People tried to call you crazy. People tried to make you out to be delusional because you see things and feel things that other people can't. People tried to say you're making things up, all because they don't want their image to be destroyed. They don't want their image to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? They have a certain image they have to maintain, a certain personality that they have to keep up with. You just come in and you're yourself, and you see through all the BS. You know what I'm saying? So, but you've learned how to be more confident and trust in yourself, because you done seen how outcomes played out, and you done seen, like, you're just always early. You know what I'm saying? It'll be months later, years later, and boom, that was confirmation. You be getting confirmation. So now, because of this, you trust in yourself, and you move how you move, whether people see it or not, whether people believe you or trust in you or not. You trust yourself. And this is, who am I talking to, collective? Because I freaking love this for you. I love this for us. Like, this is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing to be alive right now. Okay. Listen, if this is your first time here, please make sure you subscribe if you enjoy our content, and let me know down in the comments below if this fits you, if this is a description of you. Okay, guys? Hey, listen, thank you guys for always continuing to support my channel. It is Kar. I'll talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.